To you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. And Miami making a change here. And a similar style used by both sides of this matchup, Richard. Teams that prefer to operate in half-court sets rather than in transition.
Yeah, and look, that puts a premium on defense. Both teams can run a ton of different sets, and that means you've got to be prepared and disciplined on the defensive end.
Good points. Now DeRozan, after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Hero. For three. Rebound by Smith. Now Green. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. George with the ball. Takes a three. That shot is off. And, of course, one of the league's longest-tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame-level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the four major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator. And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
To the inside. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Getting up there with the slam, DeMar DeRozan leaves nothing to chance.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. And it's Wiggins missing. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And it's Wall in the corner. To the paint. Out to Porzingis. Launches a three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to George. Left side, Porzingis. DeRozan in the corner. Right side, George. The bank shot, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Smith. There's the triple. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Outside DeRozan. The shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Smith for three. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Green. Now Caruso. Clock is at 3. He gets it in there.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who...
Oh, nice finish.
And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
It's Hero with the drive. Here's Porzingis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Inside, Wiggins. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Here's Green. After the made shot from Victor Oladipo, pass to Smith. Stolen by George. Right side, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And just wanting it more there. You got to like seeing Porzingis beat everyone to the spot in the open floor.
And it's Smith, top of the key. From outside, off the mark. And here's George for 3.
And have to love that tenaciousness there by Wiggins. He has all the tools to be a great defender.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami. On the wing, Payton. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Vucevic, and the layup is good. Vucevic has got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
I hear you.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Oladipo outside. Good ball movement here by Miami. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. GA, the Houston Rockets, coming off back-to-back losing seasons. And that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And, Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead. But, listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day. Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Down low, here's Oladipo. That one good for 2. Oladipo's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Walker with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And a wide open look for Hero. Off target with his 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, but right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story.
And the Stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing's on target.
Hero with it. Matthews covering. Stolen by Walker. Eric Gordon on the wing. 1:41 left to play here in the half. Pass to Fernando. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
In the corner, George with it. 1:15 left in the first half of basketball.
And I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year.
It's Matthews on the wing. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Hero with it. He's picked up by Walker. To the middle. Here's George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
As crafty as they come. George has lots of experience when it comes to mixing up defenders.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Let me tell you this, if you've got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Oladipo. It's taken away by Smith. To the inside. Here's Caruso. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And the Rockets lead by 3. Vucevic with it. And here is Payton. Back to Vucevic. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets ahead. They're up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Green. In the corner, it's Martin. To the left wing. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5. That's a 2 from Smith. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there. The Heat trail by 5. Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And just taking pride in being their leader, these passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And guys, how about the job Jalen Green has done? Living up to that second overall pick.
He sure is. Had a great rookie year last year, and he is looking to build on that success. Had a tremendous year in all facets of the game.
Down low, Porzingis with the steal. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Oladipo. And the Heat, another 3.
And the touch Oladipo puts on his shots, so silky. He just glides it in from there.
I got ball.
Now here's Green. 6 points for him.
No. That's all you.
5 to shoot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Green's got 9.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Pass to Porzingis.
Yo, John!
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on John Wall. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Porzingis. For the lead.
Put it back up.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
This side.
And here's Walker.
Ball.
He's got 6. Bradley can't get it to go.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Knock it down.
Left side, Wall. Here's Porzingis. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And now it's a 3-point Miami lead. And it's Walker penetrating. Lays it up off the glass. Walker's got 8 points.
And it's always stood out to me how under control Walker is on his drives. He doesn't just have a nice burst. He's got incredible body control.
Here's Walker. He's got 8. Porzingis with the steal. Left side, Hero. Jacks up a 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Right here.
Close that on Walker.
To the wing on the left. Back to Walker. Fires the 3. Bradley can't get it to go. Miami leading by 3.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Inside with 2 seconds left. And the layup is good.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Miami Heat. He got into double digits for. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so here is Houston. Green with the ball. And Green slams it in.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Pass to Porzingis. It's taken away by Smith. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Oladipo. Screen by Porzingis. To the paint. The kick out to Oladipo. Now, here's DeRozan. 4 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. And the rebound goes to Martin.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Sinks the triple.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
It's Oladipo on the wing. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And bringing the aggression and the energy, two things you like to see from Porzingis.
Smith outside. On the wing, Wiggins. Nice D from DeRozan.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
They kick it out to Green. And Green slams it in.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
He's not going to let this game get away from them. He's going to get to the bucket and get them points.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
Come get it.
Bradley makes it off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Screen by Porzingis.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Rockets. And George drops them both.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Have to be very careful when you're guarding Gordon. He's adept at putting pressure on the defense.
Second free throw, no good. The Heat trail by 3. Pass to Oladipo. In the corner, George with it. He nails it, and we're tied up. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Here's Gordon, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
And George, here we go. And George with the stuff.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Down low. And Bradley gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Screen by Porzingis.
Hey, we need a shot.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, DeRozan is a high percentage free throw shooter. He just has to get the job done here.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but he still delivered.
Walker in the post. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Porzingis.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Walker isn't the best guy to send to the line, an experienced marksman who isn't rattled by the pressure.
Outside Matthews. That shot missing. And it's Miami the other way. On the wing, DeRozan. No one near him. It's in! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
The veteran leader of this squad, DeMar DeRozan, showing the kids how it's done down the stretch.
Pass to Boston. They grab their own miss. Porzingis with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. George has got the ball.
And no fear in the eyes of Oladipo. This guy is a gamer who lives for the moment.
The kick out to Walker. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many.
Demons, I can summon any one of them. As if they were cuddling. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Run up on that boy. Right in front of him. I just tapped his shoulder so I know that he is touchable. And then I turned him to a pre-K and eating Lunchables. And as you know, it's unrefundable. When you should never feel uncomfortable. I was watching him outside his house, he's getting comfortable. I was trying to make sure undiscoverable. You were now just look at what we've done to you. Peter Piper, now they're touching you. I was coaching up a team of now they're rushing you. If I think you wronged one of my homies, I will. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Run up on that boy. Right in front of him. I just tapped his shoulder so I know that he is touchable. And then I turned him pre-K and eating Lunchables. And as you know, it's unrefundable. When you should never feel uncomfortable. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Will he perform when he has money right in front of him?
Stacking up my money, no time for it. Money kulakbo, I don't care for your hate. Me no fighting, me no fighting. Throwing down drums from bungalow. I did my penthouse, you can't even reach me. Me no frightened. It is not your fight, stand down. I'm not the one, calm down. You know I'm not your problem. You can't be me, why bother? Don't have your time now. Ole mumi bow down. To bambino farabale. Oboya ko. Okay. It's okay, let them see. Trouble no they pay me. Kinjaye on a daily. Okay. We go to okay. I just want to hear me. Look. Baby, it's your daddy. it times two. You dey eye me, let me remind you. No, they try me, but to bury me, go my berry. Yeah. You got my attention, now what you gon' do? You the tension, but your legs are kung fu. Okay, cool it down, down. Cause me no fighting. It's not your fight, stand down. I'm not the one, calm down. You know I'm not your problem. You can't be me, why bother? Don't have your time now. Only mummy bow down. To bambi no farabale. Oh boy, I go. Okay. It's okay, let them see. Trouble no they pay me. Kinjaye on the daily. Okay. We go there, okay. I just want to hear me. Look.
Professional program, tried to get it on with American Bandstand. All the fans, they got their hands high. Known to take a table and turn it into the vibe. Never been so low. Keeping the beat hot and dropping the cold flow. Yeah, what it is, why do people keep asking? Calamine lotion, but the boom keeps scratching. On the one, to the two, original one. Well, Mr. Boom Shot, let's show him how we get it done. One, to the two, bring it back to the one. American Bandstand, we got them on the run like this. So wet, save your Vaseline. Click so sick, don't need vaccines. People want the boom to the boom, we gon' bring it to LAMONT then S. Vinyl on the way that we independently press. On a mission to get big checks and pay rent. So pull your power up and gentlemen, place your bets like this.
up now. In the cut, big black truck. You can pick it up now. Okay, push the off of the porch or hit the if it happen to it makes surround sounds. On my lap, push it back and go to town down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns.
I know I can't afford to stop for one moment. That it's too soon, too far.
Me and my money attached emotionally. I get the clutch and if you get too close to me, I'm at the top where I'm supposed to be. Jumping in the game like they coaching me. 400 rats ain't but a show to me. I'm on the road and I bet that you with me. When I'm in traffic, it's always up with me. Pillsbury, man, I keep door with me. Slide to the other side, it's always a man down. Draw down, hands in the air, bait one move, get. Giving out so long, they don't even want to talk no more, they just run down. No lock doors, I serve with her. She was hanging with her op. We call her Mickey, talk to the. I was on panic.